Welcome to Real Life Top 10s, where we explore the most extraordinary people, places, and events from around the globe. Today, we're diving into the pages of history to celebrate the top 10 greatest writers in literary history. These are the masterminds whose pens have not just written stories, but shaped entire cultures. From the dramatic plays of Shakespeare that delve into the human psyche, to the poignant novels of Jane Austen that wittily critique societal norms, each writer on our list has left an indelible mark on the world. Join us as we traverse centuries and continents to uncover how these literary giants crafted words that still resonate deeply in readers' hearts today. Whether you're a lifelong bibliophile or just curious about literary legends, this journey through books is one you won't want to miss. Number 10. Murasaki Shikibu. Murasaki Shikibu, a name synonymous with the flowering of Heian-era culture in Japan, authored the world's first novel, The Tale of Genji. Written in the early 11th century, this monumental work is more than just a literary masterpiece. It provides a detailed portrayal of the intricacies of court life in classical Japan. Murasaki's narrative weaves together the life and loves of its protagonist, Genji, with a rich observation of a deeply aesthetic and complex political society. Murasaki's work stands out not only for its length and depth, but also for its sophisticated use of psychological analysis and poetic style. The novel's exploration of love, loss, and political intrigue within the constraints of Japanese court etiquette offers profound insights into the human condition, an aspect that has allowed it to transcend cultural and temporal boundaries. Murasaki herself remains a figure shrouded in mystery, offering few autobiographical details, but her diary and a collection of her poetry also contribute to our understanding of her as a keen observer and commentator on Heian society. Her influence is enduring, with The Tale of Genji continuing to be celebrated as a pinnacle of Japanese literature and a seminal work in the global literary canon. Number 9. Fyodor Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky, a titan of Russian literature, profoundly impacted the world with his deep psychological insight and exploration of complex moral issues. Born in 1821 in Moscow, Dostoevsky's works delve into the human condition, grappling with philosophical themes that resonate through the ages. His major works, such as Crime and Punishment, The Brothers Karamazov, and Notes from Underground, offer a penetrating look into the struggles of the soul and the moral dilemmas faced by his characters. Dostoevsky's narratives often explore themes of redemption, faith, the struggle between good and evil, and the psychological turmoil of existence. His characters are remembered for their depth and complexity, embodying the existential dread and longing for salvation that define the human experience. His influence extends beyond literature into the realms of psychology and philosophy, providing a profound commentary on the societal and spiritual upheavals of his time. Renowned for his ability to capture the darkest depths of the psyche, Dostoevsky's work invites readers to confront uncomfortable truths about society and themselves, making his writings as relevant today as they were in the 19th century. His legacy endures, cementing his place as not only a great novelist, but also a profound thinker who continues to challenge and inspire. Number 8. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Gabriel Garcia Marquez, the Colombian novelist and Nobel laureate, stands as one of the seminal figures in the world of literature, renowned for his enchanting use of magical realism, a style that blends magical elements with the real world. Born in 1927, Marquez brought Latin American culture and politics to the forefront of the global stage through his vivid narratives and rich storytelling. His most famous novel, 100 Years of Solitude, is a masterpiece that tells the multi-generational story of the Buendia family in the fictional town of Macondo. The book not only won widespread acclaim, influencing the direction of literary fiction thereafter, but also profoundly impacted how Latin America was viewed in the literary world. His other significant works, like Love in the Time of Cholera and Chronicle of a Death Foretold, explore the themes of love, power, and death, interweaving personal and political dimensions. Garcia Marquez's writings are celebrated for their poetic command, imaginative scope, and philosophical depth. His legacy is a testament to the power of literature to transcend cultural boundaries and explore universal truths. His death in 2014 marked the end of a remarkable era in literature, but his works continue to inspire readers and writers alike, ensuring his place in the pantheon of great writers. Number 7. Jane Austen. Jane Austen, born in 1775, is one of the most enduring and skilled novelists in the English literature canon. She is renowned for her sharp wit, keen social observations, and profound insights into the lives of early 19th century women. Austen's novels, including classics such as Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Sense and Sensibility, intricately detail women's dependencies on marriage to secure social standing and economic security. Austen's ability to craft complex characters and dynamic narratives that explore the nuances of English society has not only cemented her status as a literary icon, but has also provided a foundation for countless discussions and studies regarding gender, class, and societal norms. Her novels are celebrated for their timeless relevance and universal appeal, influencing a vast array of media adaptations, from films to television series, proving the enduring relevance of her themes and characterizations. Her incisive humor and the moral firmness of her narratives offer a blend of entertainment and profound moral reflections, making her works beloved to readers and critical to scholars. Austen's legacy persists, with her novels still being studied, cherished, and revered around the world. Number 6. Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf, a central figure in the modernist literary movement, is celebrated for her pioneering work in using a stream of consciousness as a narrative device. Born in 1882, Woolf's works explore the complexities of the human psyche, the subtleties of social interaction, and the nuances of time and memory. Her notable novels include Mrs. Dalloway, To the Lighthouse, and Orlando, each marked by profound psychological depth and innovative narrative structures. Woolf's writings often focus on the inner lives of her characters, revealing the emotional and mental turmoil beneath the surface of ordinary events. Her essay, A Room of One's Own, is a seminal feminist text, arguing for both a literal and figurative space for women writers within a literary tradition dominated by men. This work has influenced generations of feminists and writers who followed her. Woolf's literary achievements are paralleled by her troubled personal life, marked by mental health issues and a tragic end. Despite this, she remains a towering figure in literary history, whose works challenge readers to reconsider their understanding of narrative, identity, and the power of language. Her influence continues to resonate in the literary and cultural landscapes. Number 5. James Joyce. James Joyce, born in 1882 in Dublin, Ireland, is one of the most influential and innovative writers of the 20th century, celebrated for his complex narrative techniques and profound explorations of the human consciousness. Joyce's revolutionary approach to narrative structure and his use of stream of consciousness profoundly impacted the development of modernist literature, particularly with his landmark work, Ulysses. This novel, which details a single day in the life of Dubliner Leopold Bloom, is renowned for its deep characterization and its broad portrayal of Dublin's urban landscape. Joyce's other significant works include Dubliners, a collection of short stories that capture the everyday trials and tribulations of the Irish middle class, and A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, an autobiographical novel that follows the intellectual awakening of his alter ego, Stephen Dedalus. Joyce's work is characterized by its rich language, extensive use of symbolism, and dense allusions to a wide array of texts and traditions. Despite the complexity and sometimes opaque style that defines his work, Joyce's influence is unmistakable. He reshapes narrative forms and techniques in ways that continue to challenge and fascinate readers and scholars alike. His exploration of psychological and thematic depth in literature sets new standards for what writing can achieve. Number 4. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens, born in 1812, is one of the most celebrated novelists of the Victorian era, renowned for his vivid storytelling, memorable characters, and incisive social commentary. His works, which include classics such as Great Expectations, Oliver Twist, A Christmas Carol, and David Copperfield, highlight the societal challenges of 19th century England, such as poverty, child labor, and the class system. Dickens' novels often featured elements of comedy, tragedy, and the supernatural, woven through complex plots and an ensemble of characters that captured the full spectrum of English society. His writing style, characterized by a mix of satire, realism, and melodrama, and his ability to weave intricate narratives helped to bring about social changes, influencing reforms in areas like education and the legal system. His literature continues to be widely read and adapted for television, film, and stage, underscoring his lasting impact on both literature and popular culture. Dickens' ability to critique social inequality and his storytelling prowess make him a towering figure in the world of literature, whose works remain relevant for their portrayal of humanity and social justice. Number 3. Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy, born in 1828 in Russia, is revered as one of the greatest authors of all time, known for his profound insights into human emotion and society. His monumental works, War and Peace and Anna Karenina, are celebrated for their epic narrative scope and deep psychological depth. Tolstoy's writing explores complex themes such as war, love, morality, and the quest for personal happiness, all set against the backdrop of Russian society during the turbulent 19th century. Tolstoy's approach to literature was characterized by his pursuit of truth and his detailed, realistic portrayal of Russian life. His ideas on nonviolent resistance expressed in later works, such as The Kingdom of God, Is Within You, directly influenced significant 20th century figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. Tolstoy's legacy extends beyond his narrative mastery, encompassing his moral and philosophical contemplations on how best to live and govern. His dissection of the human condition and critique of materialism and institutional powers continue to resonate with readers around the world, cementing his status as a towering figure in not only literature, but also philosophy and political thought. Number 2. Homer. Homer, the semi-legendary figure traditionally considered the author of the ancient Greek epic poems the Iliad and the Odyssey, has left an indelible mark on Western literature and culture. Although little is known about his life, and some scholars debate whether he existed at all or represented a tradition rather than a single individual, the impact of these works is unquestionable. The Iliad and the Odyssey are foundational texts of ancient Greek literature and have been profoundly influential in the Western literary canon. The Iliad tells the story of a few weeks in the final year of the decade-long Trojan War, focusing on the wrath of the hero Achilles, while the Odyssey follows the hero Odysseus, king of Ithaca, and his long journey home after the fall of Troy. These epics explore themes of heroism, honor, power, and the whims of the gods, offering insight into human nature that remains relevant today. Homer's narrative techniques, particularly his use of detailed similes, nonlinear plot construction, and the assembly of a vast range of characters, have influenced countless authors and have been studied, interpreted, and adapted continuously throughout the centuries. His works are not only literary achievements but also provide valuable insights into ancient Greek social and cultural practices, warfare, and mythology. Before we unveil our top pick, let's have a look at some honorable mentions. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, German playwright, poet, and novelist known for Faust, a tragic play that delves into the complexities of the human soul, blending elements of love, religion, politics, and science in a quest for understanding existence. Marcel Proust, French novelist best known for In Search of Lost Time, a monumental work exploring themes of memory, time, and identity through the narrator's experiences in French high society, renowned for its exquisite narrative style and depth. Haruki Murakami, contemporary Japanese writer whose novels, including Kafka on the Shore and Norwegian Wood, are celebrated for their surreal, melancholic narrative that blends the mundane with the fantastical, exploring complex themes of loneliness, existential uncertainty, and personal identity. Emily Dickinson, American poet whose unique, brief, and intense poems delve deeply into themes of death, immortality, and consciousness, often employing slant rhyme and unconventional punctuation to great effect. Anton Chekhov, Russian playwright and short story writer, famous for The Cherry Orchard and The Seagull, whose works are masterclasses in subtle character development, the economy of language, and the exploration of human nature and the Russian social order. Number 1. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, often hailed as the greatest playwright and poet in the English language, was born in 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. His prodigious body of work includes 39 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems. Shakespeare's plays, which range from tragedy and history to comedy and romance, have transcended time and culture, becoming a fundamental part of world literature. His most celebrated works include tragedies such as Hamlet, Macbeth, and King Lear, where he explores the depths of human nature, the complexity of evil, and the consequences of ambition. His comedies, like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Much Ado About Nothing, blend lyrical mirth with insightful observations on human relationships. Shakespeare's profound influence on the English language, from his inventive use of vocabulary to his creative narrative structures, remains unparalleled. His works not only continue to be studied and revered for their artistic brilliance, but also for their enduring insights into the human condition. Shakespeare's legacy endures in the countless adaptations and interpretations of his works in nearly every artistic medium worldwide. These literary giants, from Shakespeare's poetic plays to Murasaki Shikibu's pioneering narrative, have not only defined genres, but also profoundly influenced countless generations. Their timeless works continue to resonate, offering new insights and reflections on the human experience with each reading. Their legacy is a testament to the enduring power of literature. If you enjoyed this journey through the pages of literary history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Also, check out our other channel, linked in the description below, for even more fascinating explorations into history, culture, and the arts. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.